To my stream right now, I am going to do a little bit of showing what my skills I'm using on my Witch Doctor are in Diablo 3. Streaming this and it'll be up on YouTube, so you can watch it later. I'll have the video sent to YouTube as soon as I can. So what I'm doing in this build is it's with pets, it's with Gargantuan and with the zombie dogs, and it's with the sycophant fetish sycophants passive. I'm using Poison Dart and Acid Cloud as my primary and secondary skills. I'm using Poison Dart with the Spin Dart, so it does more, or so it gives you mana back when you use it, 50 mana back every time it hits an enemy, which it's fairly good for like mana regen. I don't think it's the best, but I have an optional. You can use Vision Quest for the passive, or I've been using Spiritual Attunement. Vision Quest, as long as you're staying in combat, you're getting about 15 mana back, or mana on your regen. So it's like mana regen per second goes from 50 to 65. So you can do that as long as you're staying in combat. That's a little bit better, and you're also, you're using your blow dart and skills all the time. So that's pretty good. But I've also been using Spiritual Attunement, increases your maximum mana by 10%, regeneration by 1%, which I'm going to use in this because that's just constantly 11 bonus mana regen. So the other one's 15, but this one also gives me the other 10% once it kicks in. It's like another 100 and something, yeah. So that's what I've been using currently, and then for mana regen help, so I have a little bit more sustain in fights, and I'm using Midnight Feast for the one additional dog and the Gargantuan and dog damage bonus, and I'm using Fierce Loyalty anytime you have, or you get one additional dog, and then anytime you're not in combat you get the speed movement. So that's nicer for keeping up in rifts, because I've constantly found that I'm like the slowest person, and if I have that, I'm actually like leading and pulling and making the group go where I want. So I like that in rifts. I like to have a little bit of control in rifts like that. So I'm also using the Fetish Sycophants, which they changed in the patch to a 10%, and it's no longer for just casting, it is when you hit something. So you have to hit something, so you can't just build them up out of combat like I can't just do it right now. I'm also using other skills. Spirit Walk, Honor Guest for the 20% mana every time you cool down. So when I pop it, I get 20% of my mana back, which is 220 or so, 210, something like that. So I'm getting that much back, which then I can use more, and that's another one additional Acid Cloud or one additional zombie charge. So in a big group, longer fights, it's just a quick thing to pop that and help me get my mana back and get me out of stuff. It gets me through Waller affixes now and stuff like that. So I'm using the zombie charger with bears, so they look like this can do ground, they do poison damage. I did have kind of a poison build because of the necklace and bracer I had before, but I don't have those anymore, so I could change that to something different, but I just like that skill a lot. It's a really wide AoE skill, it does decent damage. And then I use Acid Cloud with the Lob Blob Bomb, so when you drop that, then you get the extra little yellow guy that does damage for a couple seconds. Green guy, whatever color he is. He's yellow here, but only a little bit more green. So then I'm also using the Gargantuan with Big Stinker because that's poison damage. I could change that now because I don't really need that. I liked the Bruiser for the stun, or Gargantuan Humongoid. I like that a lot for the cleave, but they've changed it to cold damage instead of physical, so that'll make people decide whether or not they want to use it, I guess. I don't use any of the cold skills. I don't have anything boosting cold. I don't have anything boosting physical right now either, but As you get gear that does stuff, I also have the golden Gorget of the Auric, which after Massacre bonus summons 4 skeletons. So a few more things fighting for me. So get this in combat. I don't have like the highest DPS, 400k. I really need to farm up on this character. It's one that I've had a lot of fun with, and I know they have potentially some of the best damage in the game right now. So I am working on gearing up. You can see real quick that I get a bunch of pets, a bunch of stuff following me, and I can blow some mana. I'm getting it right back just by using the blow darts. The reason for using the blow darts initially was actually I have 2 pieces of gear. I have the belt and the pants with 15 and 14 blow dart damage, so that was why I started using it, but I actually really decided I liked it. And even after the patch, it hasn't changed that much, so it's still good.
I do not have enough mana.
You can see how much mana I'm spending, because I don't have the best of gear yet. It definitely got through it real quick. But I regen it pretty quick, and then if I use Spirit Walk, bam, I'm getting a huge chunk of it back. So when I'm in a big hurry to kill stuff and I need mana faster, I can use that. Or if I need to get out of an ethics that is going to kill me, I can use it to run away really quick. I didn't complete that. So obviously I could have a little bit better DPS, and I'd be doing these bounties a little bit more efficient. I'm in Torment 2, I should probably just be in Torment 1 with this character still. Just because of where the gear's at. I have a lot of yellow weapons, so it's something I need to farm up, but as far as showing you the build I'm using, this is what I wanted to show. I don't know if Asset Cloud is as popular as it used to be, but it still seems to do a fair chunk of damage, and I like the little blobs that go around and fight with it. You know, they do 600% weapon damage for 5 seconds they're fighting, so I like them. They're good. Makes it look a little bit more busier. But that would have probably helped. So, yeah. The current build that I'm using for this, and I would like to see some comments on like what you guys like as your preference, or like what items are making you play a certain way. I also have the Homunculus that summons an extra dog every 5 seconds, so I actually recently only found out that you can actually do that without having the skill on your bar, and you still get them, so then they don't have the like leeching effect, so they're not doing the life per hit, but you know, that's kind of going to be a thing. It's up to you what skills you want to use. I think that's one of the fun things about a lot of the classes right now is you can still kind of pick until you have like specific gear, or until you're really top in higher torment levels. So for beginning farming and stuff, you know, just get this and do your bounties, and it's a pretty good. See, there's the ethics I can just run through. Get out of the walls. And yeah, I'm gonna get stuck again and not have it. It's terrible. So much frozen. With this build right now, it doesn't seem like my pets seem to die too often. If they do, I get the extra dog every couple seconds anyway, so it's not a big deal to me. And then I just drop all my mana on top of whatever I'm fighting. And it's fairly good damage. You know, there's probably min-maxers out there that know better what to build than I do, but I like this build. It's fun. I like it a lot more than the fire bats builds. I see a lot of people running fire bats and just spamming. You know, you don't even use mana because it's they use the channel reduced one, so it just doesn't seem as fun. This seems like more like playing a demon hunter with like a whole bunch of pets to me. So it's how I've been playing. It's how I've enjoyed it most recently, especially since the patch, the 2.5, whatever it is, patch. It's been pretty fun class to play, and you know, you have a ton of things fighting for you, so you don't feel as squishy as a lot of other classes. So solo farming is a lot more fun on this than it is on like my Demon Hunter. I feel so squishy on my Demon Hunter. I can't kill anything. Partly because of how I build, but so it's my own fault. But you understand if you play this game for a while that sometimes you just need survivability over damage. And, that's like the one character I've been trying to just straight up damage. So this one I do have quite a bit more survivability. My Demon Hunter is like 1.6 million toughness and like 1.2 million damage, so it's a big difference. So anyways, I hope you guys have liked this video. I'd like to see some more people viewing my channel recently over the last couple videos that I've had, so I appreciate all you guys' views. I appreciate anytime anyone shares my my stream posts and stuff when they're up on Twitter. Thank you guys for watching. And I'm going to get out of here and try and farm up some more gear. So, happy hunting for the rest of you out there. Good luck getting your legendaries. And, you know, try and enjoy it. Have some fun. See you guys next time.